Hi everyone, welcome to my channel Grow Bites. In today's video, we'll be making an eggless strawberry cake. It's a delectable strawberry cake made with fresh strawberries and layered with a luscious strawberry cream you can never resist. A quick and easy recipe, perfect for celebrating Mother's Day or any special occasion. So without any further delay, let's get baking. This recipe yields one 8-inch cake or one tall 6-inch cake. I have used 1.5 times of this recipe and made 3 6-inch tall cakes. In this video, the measurement shown is for just one 8-inch cake or one tall 6-inch cake. You can double the recipe and make 2 8-inch cakes or 2 tall 6-inch cakes as well. So our first step is to prepare the strawberry puree. So here I'm using fresh strawberries, cleaned and well drained, about 250 grams, which will give you about 3/4 cup of puree. Now blend the strawberries until a pureed texture and then strain. And this is strawberry puree. Keep it aside. Do not add water or sugar while blending the strawberries. So now let's prepare the cake batter, and for this you need all-purpose flour 3/4 cup, baking powder 3/4 teaspoon, baking soda 1/4 teaspoon, castor sugar, which is super fine sugar, 1/2 cup, yogurt well beaten 1/4 cup, oil, you can use any neutral flavored oil 1/4 cup, vanilla extract or strawberry extract 1/4 teaspoon, and the strawberry puree which you have prepared 1/4 cup. So now let's prepare the cake batter. So at first preheat your oven to 175 degrees Celsius, which is 350 degrees Fahrenheit. Now to a large bowl, let's add all the dry ingredients, that is all-purpose flour 3/4 cup, baking soda 1/4 teaspoon, baking powder 3/4 teaspoon, and salt a good pinch, and mix well so that all the dry ingredients are well mixed. Now keep this aside. Now to another bowl, add strawberry puree 1/4 cup along with yogurt 1/4 cup, oil 1/4 cup, castor sugar 1/2 cup, vanilla extract 1/4 teaspoon, and 1 or 2 drops of pink food gel color. This is optional, and whisk well to a smooth mixture. Now to the dry ingredients mixture, let's add the wet ingredients and fold the mixture until just combined. Do not over mix the batter. You just gently fold in the batter. If the batter is a bit tight, too tight, just add 1 or 2 tablespoons of milk, not more than that. The final batter should be really thick as shown. Now grease and line an 8-inch, or here I'm using a tall 6-inch pan, and transfer the prepared cake batter to the cake pan. Tap a few times to remove any air bubbles, and now bake this in a preheated oven at 175 degrees Celsius, which is 350 degrees Fahrenheit, for about 20 to 25 minutes until the cake is well baked. That's when a toothpick inserted in the center should come out just clean. The baking time always depends on your oven, so do check after 15 to 20 minutes. So the cake is well baked and out of the oven after 25 minutes. See, if you just press it gently, just springs back. That's when you know the cake is done. So allow the cake to cool in the pan itself for about 5 to 7 minutes. Then after that, run a knife around the pan and just transfer the cake onto a cooling rack and allow to cool completely. See, the cake is very soft. So now let's move on to the part of filling and frosting the cake. So like I said earlier, I have made 3 tall 6-inch cakes. So the filling is to fill 3 tall 6-inch cakes or 2 8-inch cakes, and for this you need Fresh or frozen strawberries about 250 grams. You need to puree and then cook to reduce the puree to half. You also need heavy whipping cream with at least 30% of fat, 300 ml, and icing sugar, 4 tablespoons. So this is the strawberry puree after reducing to half by cooking. So you just need to blend the strawberries and then puree it and then cook in a low flame for about 20 to 25 minutes so that it's reduced to half. And you will need about quarter cup plus 2 tablespoons of the reduced and thick strawberry puree. So to a bowl, at first add quarter cup plus 2 tablespoons of strawberry puree along with quarter cup of heavy whipping cream from the 300 ml and just whisk to a smooth mixture and keep this aside. Now to another bowl, add the remaining whipping cream along with 4 tablespoons of icing sugar and whip well using an electric beater until you get stiff peaks. So the cream is whipped well, as you can see. Now add the strawberry and cream mixture to the whipped cream and just fold in very gently so that the strawberry puree is well mixed with the whipped cream. So this is our filling. See how beautiful that is. Now let's move on to the preparation of buttercream. Here I'm using just the normal American buttercream, and this measurement is for frosting. 3 6-inch tall cakes or 2 8-inch cakes. And for this you need unsalted butter softened and at room temperature 250 grams, icing sugar 600 grams, heavy whipping cream 1 to 2 tablespoons, or you can use milk instead, vanilla extract half teaspoon. Now to a large bowl add 250 grams of butter softened at room temperature. Here I'm using a stand mixer. You can use an electric beater as well, and then beat the butter until smooth and creamy. So as you can see, the butter is creamy now. To this add half teaspoon of vanilla extract along with 2 tablespoons of heavy cream. If you are at a place where it is really warm, usually 1 tablespoon of the milk or cream, and whip well. So now the butter and the cream and vanilla extract are whipped well, as you can see. Now to this let's add the icing sugar in portions. So in total I'll be adding 600 grams of icing sugar. So continue beating the butter along with icing sugar at a low speed until it's really soft, fluffy, light and creamy. So this is our buttercream. As you can see, it's very soft and fluffy and it's light. That's how we want. So our buttercream is now ready. Now let's move on to a final stage of assembling the cake. So like I said, I have baked 3 6-inch tall cakes. So I'm just slicing each cake into 2 halves. And onto a cake board, spread some of the buttercream we have prepared and place 1 layer of the cake onto the board. If you want, you can brush the layers with simple syrup before adding the filling. In this case, I'm not using it because the cake itself is very soft and moist. So add some of the cream filling and spread out evenly as shown. Then top it with the second layer, add the filling and just repeat the process until you have used up all the cake layers. So now I have filled all the layers. Now let's crumb coat the cake with the thin layer of the buttercream. Here it's very cold, so it's really hard for me to spread the buttercream. I might add another tablespoon of cream, so it's easy for me to spread out the buttercream. So now I have applied the crumb coat on the cake. As you can see, this is the first layer we need to apply before doing the frosting. And now keep this in the refrigerator for about 20 to 25 minutes. Now take some of the buttercream and divide into 3 balls and add the desired color you want the frosting to be. So here I've used deep pink, electric pink, and one part with no color. Now take out the cake and apply some of the white buttercream as shown, followed by the electric pink and then the deep pink frosting. So here I'm trying to give a marbled pink effect, or rather a watercolor paint effect with pink as the base color. But you can do any color of your choice and decorate the cake the way you like. I'm just showing how to do a marbled effect with the frosting. And smoothen the buttercream with the offset spatula. So now it has a really thick layer of pink, and now I'm going to refrigerate this for another 15 minutes. And after 15 minutes, using a cake scraper, or you can use an offset spatula, and just take out a thin top layer of the buttercream. The cake needs to be really cold for doing this. That's when you get that, different shades inside. So this is the final result. So just get creative and frost the cake the way you like. Now I'm going to decorate the cake with some buttercream flowers. You can either pipe the flowers, but I'm just going to use a palette knife and just give a rustic finish to the cake by just using the palette knife as shown. They come in different sizes. I'm using the smallest one, and just smoothen the buttercream on a smooth surface like a cutting board or the back of a cookie sheet, and just scoop out thin layers of the buttercream, and then just decorate the way you like. It need not be perfect. I just love these flowers rather than the perfectly piped flowers. So it's totally up to you. You can decorate the way you like. If you want to pipe it, you can do that as well. So I'm just doing some random petals here and there. You can play with the colors, but here I'm just using the same shades, and also going to use some green for some tiny leaves. So I'll be doing this on the top, as you have seen now, as well as around the cake. So this is a final cake after decorating. See the flowers and petals around the cake. I've given some golden paint on the top rim, as you can see, and at the bottom some sugar pearls with white and pink shades. So like I said earlier, just get creative and decorate the way you like. Let's cut the cake and see how the inside and the texture is going to be. It's a very soft and delicate cake with a really smooth and luscious strawberry cream filling. It's so tasty. You should definitely give it a try. So indulge yourself in this soft, creamy and delicious strawberry cake, and celebrate any special occasion with this beautiful cake. I hope you all enjoyed today's video. Also, if you haven't subscribed to my channel yet, please subscribe, like and share. New videos are uploaded every Tuesday and Friday. Until then, goodbye.